Hey there, did you know that there's a country on the rise that's poised to become the world's richest nation? No, it's not a fairy tale, but it's just as enchanting. Hold on to your hats, because today we're diving deep into the fascinating story of how India is sprinting towards the status of the wealthiest country in the world. Once upon a time, India was a land of unparalleled wealth, with its vibrant markets, majestic palaces, and intricate architecture. But over the centuries, colonization and political instability took a toll on the nation's prosperity. But fear not, dear viewers, for our story has a happy ending. Today, we'll embark on a journey through India's incredible transformation and uncover the secret ingredients that are fueling its rise to the top. Let's start with a bird's-eye view of the country, which will give us an idea of its vastness and diversity. As we zoom in, we can see the myriad of cities, towns, and villages that make up the world's second most populous country. And trust me, this country has more layers than an onion. But don't worry, we're not going to cry, at least not yet. Imagine a young Indian entrepreneur named Rajesh. He's one of the millions of small business owners in India. Every day, he wakes up before sunrise to prepare his street food stall, serving delicious treats to the masses. Rajesh's business may be small, but he's part of a much bigger picture. You see, India is home to millions of Rajeshas, all working tirelessly to achieve their dreams, and together, they're helping propel the nation to new heights. One of the key drivers of India's growth is the services sector, which includes industries like IT, telecommunications, and finance. This sector alone contributes more than 50% of the country's GDP and has been instrumental in pushing India to the forefront of the global economy. Not to mention, the thriving services sector has created millions of jobs, helping to lift millions of people out of poverty. Speaking of heights, India's economy is growing faster than a teenager on a growth spurt. But instead of awkward limbs and acne, we're talking about a booming tech industry, surging manufacturing, and a rapidly expanding middle class. It's like India hit the economic puberty jackpot, and the rest of the world is starting to notice. Let's take a trip back in time to 1991, when India faced a severe economic crisis. The government, running out of options, decided to take a bold step by implementing major economic reforms. These reforms opened up the Indian economy, inviting foreign investment and unleashing the entrepreneurial spirit of the Indian people. Infrastructure development has been another critical factor in India's economic growth. The country is witnessing a massive construction boom, with new roads, highways, airports, and ports being built at breakneck speed. This infrastructural expansion is not only connecting the nation internally, but also creating new opportunities for trade and investment with the rest of the world. Picture the Indian flag waving proudly alongside images of the Indian rupee, the nation's currency. This is a symbol of India's economic prowess, a testament to the resilience of its people and their commitment to a prosperous future. But how exactly is India going to surpass the likes of the US, China, and the European Union to claim the title of the world's richest country? India has a secret weapon that's driving its economic growth, its youthful population. With more than 65% of its people under the age of 35, India is enjoying a demographic dividend that's the envy of the world. In the coming decades, these young people will enter the workforce, creating a massive economic engine that will fuel the country's ascent. India is also making significant strides in education and skill development. The government and private sector have collaborated to establish world-class institutes and vocational training centers, preparing the next generation of Indians to meet the demands of a rapidly evolving global economy. This emphasis on education is not only increasing the country's talent pool, but also helping to reduce income inequality and promote social mobility. As we speak, Indian tech startups are popping up like mushrooms after the rain, attracting billions of dollars in investments. From e-commerce to healthcare, Indian entrepreneurs are using technology to create innovative solutions that not only improve the lives of their fellow citizens, but also have the potential to disrupt industries globally. India's manufacturing sector has also been experiencing a renaissance thanks to government initiatives like Make in India. With an emphasis on local production and self-reliance, the manufacturing industry is not only creating millions of jobs, but also contributing to India's export growth. And with the country emerging as a global manufacturing hub, India's economic prospects continue to soar. One of the secret ingredients behind India's rapid progress is the concept of Jugaad. Jugaad, in Hindi, means finding a low-cost, creative solution to a problem. It's like MacGyvering your way through life, and trust me, Indians have turned it into an art form. This innovative spirit is now being channeled into cutting-edge research and development, making India a hotbed of invention and creativity. India's growth isn't just about technology and entrepreneurship, it's also about sustainability. The country is making significant strides in renewable energy, with ambitious targets to transition to cleaner sources of power. As the world grapples with climate change, India's commitment to green energy could very well position it as a global leader in the fight against environmental challenges. India's rise to prominence on the world stage is also reflected in the growing global influence of its culture. From Bollywood movies to yoga and Indian cuisine, India's rich cultural heritage is making its mark across the globe. This cultural exchange not only helps to strengthen India's global ties, but also adds to its soft power, further solidifying its position as an emerging world leader. Take a moment to think about how India's rise as an economic powerhouse will affect you and your country. Will it bring new opportunities, increased competition, or perhaps inspire you to think differently about the world? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's not forget the influential role played by the Indian diaspora in the country's rise to prominence. Spread across the globe, millions of Indian professionals are making significant contributions to various industries, from technology and medicine to finance and academia. Their accomplishments not only elevate India's standing on the world stage, but also serve to strengthen the global network that supports the country's growth. As the camera pans across images of Indian women in diverse roles, from entrepreneurs to scientists, we witness another crucial aspect of India's journey: women empowerment. With increasing access to education and opportunities, women in India are breaking barriers and shattering stereotypes. Their growing participation in the workforce and leadership positions is essential to India's economic progress and social transformation. Despite the rapid growth of the services and manufacturing sectors, agriculture remains a vital component of the Indian economy, providing employment to millions of people. To ensure long-term prosperity, India is focused on modernizing its agricultural sector through the adoption of advanced technologies and sustainable farming practices. This not only helps to increase productivity, but also ensures food security for the nation's growing population. Chugging along like a fully packed Indian train, the country's economy seems unstoppable, and much like the passengers on this train, India is carrying a diverse mix of people, cultures, and industries, all working together to propel the nation forward. So, buckle up, because this train is not stopping anytime soon. Government policies play a pivotal role in India's economic ascent. Initiatives such as Digital India, Startup India, and Skill India have laid the foundation for the country's digital revolution, fostered innovation, and enhanced the skills of its workforce. By creating a conducive environment for business and investment, the government has been instrumental in steering India towards its goal of becoming the world's richest nation. Another area where India is making a global impact is in the field of affordable healthcare. The country's pharmaceutical industry has emerged as a key player in the global market, providing affordable, high-quality medicines to millions of people worldwide. Moreover, India's medical tourism industry is booming, attracting patients from all corners of the globe seeking affordable and world-class treatment. The next frontier in India's growth story is the development of smart cities. These urban hubs integrate cutting-edge technology, sustainable infrastructure, and efficient public services to improve the quality of life for their residents. As India continues to urbanize at a rapid pace, the creation of smart cities will be crucial in addressing the challenges of urbanization while driving economic growth. Now it's time for you to make a prediction. Based on the trends and factors we've discussed, how long do you think it will take for India to become the world's richest country? And what do you think will be the key milestones along the way? Share your thoughts in the comments below. So, with its dynamic population, innovative spirit, focus on sustainability, cultural influence, and strategic government policies, India's rise to the top seems inevitable. But as India takes its place as the world's richest nation, the global landscape will inevitably shift. What will this new world order look like, and how will it affect the balance of power among nations? The answers to these questions will shape the future for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through India's economic transformation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest trends and insights from around the world. See you in the next video.